Fun Ego Podcast.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the first podcast session of Fun Ego. From today, we'll be giving out the best of our articles from Fun Ego application. Our first article is on the world-famous animator Walt Disney. He now has fans all over the world, but how did Walt and his theme park become so popular? Well, first things first, let's start listening to the article. Here we go.
Walt Disney. There is no other name as synonymous with family entertainment than Disney. The Disney name brings up images of friendly characters, artistic theme parks, films, and products that reflect the world of storytelling. This all began with one man's dream, vision, hard work, and dedication. This man was Walter Disney. Walt Disney was an American-born artist and animator. He was born in 1902 in Chicago, and his family moved to a farm in Missouri. As a youngster, Walt enjoyed drawing, particularly farm animals. As a teenager, he was drawn to the world of vaudeville and motion pictures when the family left the farm for Kansas City. He also had a huge interest in trains and would put his ear to the track to listen for them. He attended the Kansas City Art Institute and regularly visited the nearby Electric Park, which became his early inspiration for the idea of a theme park. In high school in Chicago, Walt drew cartoons for the school's newspaper and still studied art on Saturdays. He tried to join the Army at 16, but was rejected for being underage. Instead, he drove an ambulance for the Red Cross. As a young man, Walt tried to get work as a newspaper cartoon artist or as an ambulance driver. Finally, he got a break drawing small ads for local publications. With a colleague, he started a small commercial art company with limited success. While working for the Kansas City Film Art Company, he learned more about animation and moving picture, finally having his Laugh-O-Gram short cartoons viewed at a local theater.
Now, let's see how much you can recall the details. There will be 3 questions. Question number 1. What did Walt Disney like to draw when he was a child? A. Cars. B. Animals. C. Clouds. D. His father. Here is the hint. Walt Disney's family moved to a farm in Missouri. Walt liked to draw something that he found in the farm. Are you ready for the answer? The answer is B. Animals. Here's the next question. It's getting a bit harder. Question number 2. Which of the following is true about the article? A. Walt Disney, a world-famous animator from the United States, was raised in Missouri. B. Walt Disney hates trains and ambulances. C. Walt Disney, a world-famous novelist from the United States, was raised in Florida. D. Walt Disney made animations as a protest against racism. Need a hint? Walt liked airplanes and other rides very much. He also is not a novelist. And lastly, nothing was said about racism in this article. So what is left? Ready for the answer? The answer is A. Walt is an animator and he was born in Missouri. This is the last question. Give it a try. Question number 3. Which of the following is not true about the article? A. Walt Disney tried to join the army when he was 22. He was rejected due to his weak eyesight. B. Although Walt was rejected from the army, he drove an ambulance for the Red Cross as an alternative. C. Walt Disney tried to join the army when he was 16. He was rejected due to his age. D. Electric Park near Kansas City Art Institute, which is a school that Walt attended, gave him the inspiration to build a theme park. This is a tough question, so let me give you a hint. First of all, remember that the question asks for a choice that is not true, or in other words false, about the article. So you need to choose the one which is wrong for your answer. Secondly, remember that Walt was rejected from the army due to his age. Was he rejected from the army because he was too young or too old? Here's the answer. The answer is A. True, he was rejected from the army. However, it wasn't due to his eyesight. It was because he was still 16 and underage. The other choices are all true, and the question asks for one that is not true, so the answer is A, and other choices are all right. Here are 3 very useful and often used vocabularies and expressions. The first word is inspiration. Inspiration is a noun form of the verb inspire. Inspiration is something that makes someone want to do something. It is a force or influence that inspires someone. In some cases, inspiration means a good idea. For example, an artist can perhaps get an inspiration from looking at the sea. Here's a sample usage. He had a sudden inspiration. They would have the birthday party outdoors. Second word is rejected. It is the past tense of reject. It means to refuse to believe, accept, or consider something. Saying no. Here is a sample usage. We rejected 5 of the 10 job applicants right away. Third runner-up is the expression nothing synonymous with. The word synonymous means as same as. So the sentence, there is nothing synonymous with family entertainment than Disney, equals, there is nothing same or as good as Disney when it comes to family entertainment. The writer is saying that Disney is at the top of the genre of family entertainment. How was it? This article was about Walt Disney, and it focused on the early stages of his life. We learned that Walt was raised in farms, loved motion pictures, and had passion from his childhood for drawing. We can also say that Walt was a rather patriotic person, even as a teenager since he tried to join the army. As for his connection to animation, he learned many techniques of creating animation in Kansas City Film Art Company. This is the end of session 1 on Walt Disney. How was it? I hope there are some facts you found interesting. We'll be continuing on with this article on Walt Disney for another 2 sessions, so be sure to check out our next video. In our next session, Walt Disney number 2, you will find out how Mickey Mouse was born. See you again at Fun英語. Fun英語 is an English learning application that you want to use every day. We'll be waiting for you with daily updated news and articles picked up from all over the world. All the articles are read out by native speakers. Great way to study for TOEIC listening and reading section. Download it for free from App Store and Google Play.